In the Sophia Rosing case, a troubling incident occurred in November 2022 at the University of Kentucky, where Rosing, a student, assaulted another student, Kyla Spring. This event caught national attention due to its shocking nature and the racial slurs involved. The incident began when Rosing, who was intoxicated, confronted Spring at a campus residence hall. During the altercation, Rosing was captured on video using racist language while physically attacking Spring. This footage quickly went viral, sparking outrage and discussions about racism and violence on college campuses. As the video spread across social media platforms, many people expressed their anger and disbelief at Rosing's behavior. The footage showed her not only verbally abusing Spring with derogatory terms, but also physically assaulting her. In the video, Rosing was seen hitting Spring and trying to push her away. The incident raised serious concerns about the safety of students in educational settings and highlighted the urgent need for addressing issues of racism and intolerance in society. Following the attack, Rosing was arrested by campus police and charged with multiple offenses, including assault and disorderly conduct. The charges indicated the severity of her actions and the legal consequences she would face. During the arrest, Rosing reportedly continued to display aggressive behavior, which further contributed to the negative perceptions surrounding her actions. This incident became a focal point for discussions about the culture at universities and the responsibility of institutions to protect their students from such behavior. As the legal process unfolded, Rosing faced significant public scrutiny. Many people called for justice for Kyla Spring, emphasizing the importance of accountability in cases of racial violence. Activists and community leaders urged the university to take a strong stance against Rosing's behavior, advocating for policies that would help prevent similar incidents in the future. This outcry reflected a broader societal demand for change regarding how racial issues are addressed within educational environments. In court, Rosing's plea deal came as she pled guilty to several charges related to the assault on Spring. This decision indicated her acknowledgement of the severity of her actions, although it did not erase the harm she caused. During the proceedings, the judge emphasized the need for Rosing to reflect on her behavior and understand the impact of her actions on others. The legal outcome of the case highlighted the complexities of handling incidents involving race and violence, particularly in academic settings. The case received extensive media coverage, and various organizations focused on racial justice highlighted the importance of addressing such incidents. Advocates for Kyla Spring used the case to raise awareness about the experiences of students of color in predominantly white institutions, calling for systemic changes to ensure the safety and dignity of all students. This situation resonated with many people who have faced similar challenges in their own lives, fostering a sense of solidarity among those fighting against racism. In the aftermath of the incident, both Rosing and Spring became symbols of a larger movement against racial violence. Rosing's actions were condemned as emblematic of deep-rooted issues within society, while Spring's resilience became a source of inspiration for many. Supporters rallied around Spring, encouraging her to share her story and advocate for change, which led to discussions about mental health resources and support systems for victims of violence. The Sophia Rosing case also prompted universities to reevaluate their policies and practices regarding discrimination and violence on campus. Many institutions recognize the need for improved training and education around issues of race, urging students and staff to engage in meaningful conversations about inclusivity and respect. This case served as a wake-up call for many, illustrating the urgent need for proactive measures to combat racism and ensure a safe environment for all students. In the years following the incident, Rosing faced the consequences of her actions, while Spring began to reclaim her narrative and focus on her future. The discussions sparked by this case continued to resonate as more people became aware of the importance of addressing racial issues in society. Activism around the incident did not fade. Instead, it grew, encouraging individuals to stand against hatred and violence in all forms. The Sophia Rosing case has become a significant reference point for understanding the ongoing struggles against racism and violence in educational institutions. It highlights the importance of listening to victims and supporting those who have been affected by such behavior. As communities continue to engage in discussions about race and violence, the lessons learned from this case remain vital, in promoting understanding and fostering a more inclusive society. In conclusion, the incident involving Sophia Rosing and Kyla Spring brought to light crucial issues related to racism and violence in educational settings. It served as a reminder of the importance of accountability, understanding, and empathy in addressing such challenges. The public response to the incident, along with the subsequent legal proceedings, underscores the need for continued efforts to combat intolerance and ensure that all students feel safe and respected in their educational environments. As society progresses, the hope is that cases like this will lead to meaningful changes that promote justice and equality for everyone.